What is going on, guys? Let's talk about the new JT Proshield. So as I said, this is the second version of the Proshield. And it's not so much a big change. They just changed the skirt or the face plate or bottom, whatever you want to call that, and the ears a little bit. The Proshield has always been a hard mask. It doesn't flex at all like, say, like the JT ProFlex or Empire E-Flex. So they're hard plastic, right? So like if you get shot in it, it's not gonna flex in and hit you in the mouth at all. The ball's just gonna break and eliminate you. So the Proshield still uses that JT Spectra goggle frame, so it takes Spectra lenses, and it's like the same lens goggle frame that comes on the JT ProFlex. So really what they did with the new Proshield is take the bottom or the skirt from the Empire E-Flex and the ears from the new JT ProFlex, those Revo like 2.0 ears, and kinda the visor from a JT Flex 8. So we can compare it to the E-Flex, and they're like the same thing. If we look at that from the front, the skirt is very similar, but I don't have a ProFlex to compare the ears, but they're the same thing, just hard, not rubber like would come on the ProFlex. These masks sitting right here though, it's a little obvious right away, to me at least sitting at this angle, that the goggle frame's a bit higher on the E-Flex. And the ears, there's a little bit more ear protection, so that ear rides up a little bit, so it's going to cover your ears a little bit more. JT also makes the Flex 8, which is going to be very similarly priced to these. I want to say the Proshield is $46 and Flex 8's less than $50, so they're kind of in the same price. And coverage looks like it's going to be about the same. The ears are a little bit bigger, a little bit taller on the Flex 8. But let's put them on and compare those two. So I got my chin strap on for safety. And right away, it's a familiar feeling, right? So I'm used to the JT Empire style masks. I really like that goggle frame. They're super comfortable. And they breathe really well. So I'm a fan of the E-Flex. It has that super good ventilation. Yeah, so I'm familiar with it and I really like it. You can breathe super well. Protection's about average, right? Like my ears hang out a little bit. It's not too crazy on the sides. It's a little hard to open my mouth with this chin strap, but yeah, coverage isn't terrible. I like it. It's a very good value. At like $45, less than $50, I'm a fan of the Proshield. So right away the JT Flex 8 has that familiar, comfortable feel, just like the Proshield did, mainly because it uses that Spectra goggle frame and lens system, which I find comfortable and like, but it's definitely a lot tighter on my head. Like it's narrow, so it just pushes on my ears. While it's comfortable as soon as I put it on, it's like 30 seconds later it starts to become annoying because it's pressing on my ears so much. They're comfortable, kinda. I think for people with smaller heads or kids, these would be comfortable, but like I have a normal sized head, I don't have a huge head, and it's kind of annoying. So let's look at coverage, right? It feels about the same as the Proshield, and while it looks like the ears are bigger when it's laying on the table, when I put it on, it's definitely, yeah, the protection's not as good. My jaw's open a little bit more than it would be on the Proshield. So I like these things. I always kind of have. I was always a fan of the original Proshield, and they kind of just like made it look a little bit more modern with taking some of the cues from the JT ProFlex and the Empire E-Flex. So I like it. They breathe well. They're comfortable. So I feel like for under $50, the JT Proshield 2017 model is the best mask you can buy. There's a couple others. Maybe the Flex 8 if you have a smaller head or something. But yeah, I really do like the Proshield. They're simple, they work well, it breathes well, ventilation's good, it's comfortable, it's a good mask. Check it out if you're looking for a mask under 50 bucks. That's a Proshield review. If you want to watch more reviews, check out that big rectangular box. Hit that square button and check out the Paintball Ruin My Life store. And if you haven't already, hit that circle button and subscribe.